Well, folks, not a good look for the start of my patrol walk here. Just stopped back there and spoke to some comrades, and yeah, they advised me that there was an accident on the water. 2 rafters fell out. Luckily, they were saved, but folks, you gotta stay safe out there. Oh God, I see 2 other ones floating down. I don't know. The water's high and running quick, but people just, I don't know. People just make choices. But folks, I got a report. It's another beautiful day here on my island. The sun shining behind me. Blue skies. A couple clouds out there. Damn, rocking my shoe. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful day for my daily park patrol walk, and we'll find out what the perps are up to today. What sort of violations I may have to issue. But let's see what's going on here. Well, actually, check this out. This is looking like it's a straight beaver cut. Well, let's see what we find. Yeah, folks, it is a beautiful day out here. And yeah, I may have already said that, but that's just how nice it is out. You know, there's a little bit of a breeze, the sun, the birds are chirping, but I sense this chirp's more of a warning. Yeah. Well, I think it's a potential warning to some troublemakers in the area, so I think I gotta stay on my toes today. You know, the end of the week, it's been real hot. That's when people start to get real unruly. Yeah? I think that's exactly what you're getting real close here, bud. I know you're telling me a warning here. I can't quite interpret it, but I'll try my best. Your eye looks real crazy. You got like a crazy eye, you know? Anyways, let's see what else is happening. I'll let you be there, cutie pie. What do we have here? Looks like the old a bark drop. Yeah. Sometimes you find people cutting the bark off the trees, and then I start to chase after them, and then they just drop it. Just like that, right in the middle of the pathway. Yeah, that's another violation, but we'll have to check the cameras later to see who that would have been. Well, folks, you can see I had to clear the park out there last week. Yeah, all the kids were damaging the unit, and it caused a major disturbance to the wildlife and the ecosystem here. So anyways, yeah, I had to do I hate doing it with the kids, you know, they don't know any better, but how are they going to learn unless you know, issue them the violations for being a disturbance in the wildlife area. So unfortunately, yeah, I had to clear that right out with all the kids and issue the fines, but they'll learn to play the right way someday, I hope. Well, folks, what is this from? I mean, yeah, it's a litter violation, but I think it left over for some sort of illegal electronics exchange, you know. I had a feeling there was some of that electronic dealers negotiations happening on my island, but I've just never been able to bust the perps. Yeah, you can't sell stuff on this island. No way. I mean, you can try and get my authorization to do that, but that is not a benefit to the wildlife or the ecosystem here. So it's going to be a no in my book. But people still try it. And I'll bust them. Yeah, I'll bust them when I see them. Well, see what else is going on here. Well, folks, I'm going to show you Swamp Nation here after about a week of extreme heat. I showed you yesterday, but here's another viewpoint. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, Swamp Nation's gone. She's right dried up. I mean, what flows must go, I guess. But anyway, Swamp Nation is no longer here. No longer resides here. Just past Sunbather Cove there, and there were a couple new peeps hanging out, but they were pretty relaxed and had some light, low music on, which it was at a level that is non-disturbance to myself or the wildlife and ecological system around here. So anyways, no violation issued to them. They were in the clear, enjoying life, you know. Well, folks, I'll show you more of a native plant here. Yeah, so far I've kind of shown you just invasive species, but yeah, this one's a native one. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's the Saskatoon berry bush shrub. You can see there's some berries coming in here. Now, folks, it's very important that we do not ingest those berries for our own reasons. They are for the wildlife and the ecosystem on my island. And if we disrupt that, well, that is a big violation. And if I catch you picking those berries for any damn reason at all, you will be fined big time. They are meant to be here to support the critters and creatures that live here. And, well, them and me, we're the only ones that technically live here. So, best back off, alright? Well, I don't always take a little sit down and break on my patrol walk. But, you know what? I just felt called to today. You know, it's making me think. Wow, look at this, folks. If this ain't a reason why I sat down here, I don't know what is. Wow. Wow. I think I'll fill that in later. And I'll have to put my island there, of course. But, yeah, I think it's important from time to time to just take a sit down and just reflect, you know. And just see what comes to you. Rather than always going after stuff, going to stuff. Just see what settles in down on yourself. Yeah, it's real important, folks. But what the hell is this? What motherfucker decided to dig 2 holes here on my pathway in my park? Well, so much for my peaceful sit down. Anyways, I'll have to add that for a rule violation, disturbance to the pathway. It's, yeah, that's an issue for me, obviously, for the wildlife, but also for the safety of the visitors here. So, yeah, we'll take that one away. Well, folks, we got a different view here at Seagull Alley. And I think it's important to get a different perspective, just see what might come up. Anyways, they're looking pretty slick over there, but let's see from the other angle what they're up to. Well, folks, what the hell is this? Now, you know, I was just taking a look here at the chip drop from the other day, and I thought, okay, great, no more chip drops, it's all cleared out, it's all good. Except I am noticing a lot of ants hovering there. There still must be some chip dust at least. But then, not far from there, I see something else here. Now I feel again somebody is trying to set me up. somebody's leaving behind my sweets, my food here. The chips, the all dressed chips. Then now we got some fucking gummy shit, some sugar, you know? Why is somebody wanting me to stop here and pick up that food? Yeah, definite perp. I have to go through my perp list and see who's been repeat offenders. Because they're trying to get me to, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Oh, God forbid it's a damn sunbather. Anyways. You know, folks, I really love seeing the butterflies fly around, but they're so quick at times, you know, I can't quite get them on video, but well, let me try at least, right? Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. We got a little bee here. Let's see if we can get a nice clip and see what they're up to. Where are you? There you are. Wow, some good stuff in those clovers, huh? Oh, I'm pretty shaky here. Get in there. Well, I never came down this little way to see Seagull Alley, so let's see what's in here. There's a little pathway. It's been unauthorizedly created. Damn, she's windy out here. Where are they? There they are. Alright, just hanging out. Getting their toes wet. Getting ready for dinner. Cleaning himself up. Folks, what the hell is this? Horse stash. Horse dash. Horse dash. What the hell? I don't want to touch it. Because I know that's a play on words from DoorDash. Oh, look, we got some people trapped here in Seagull Alley, folks. Let's check it. Oh, yeah, they're right tripped up there. They're stuck. They ain't moving. I don't think the seagulls invited them to Seagull Alley, but I hope they better not as hell be trying to feed them, because I will prosecute them, even though they're kind of off my island. But, well, are they getting it there? Oh, yeah, they'll figure it out. I hope so, but I'm kind of getting secondhand embarrassment, so I'm going to have to stop this. Yeah, folks, this is a major violation, but it's a little outside of my control. Pathway closed, and you see all the people down there. Yeah, lots of swimmers around, but as I reported before, that water is nasty. I would not be caught dead in there, but hey, people do what they want now, don't they? We just let them be sometimes, because we know things will reveal themselves. The unruliness always comes out. Well, folks, look at that. Another heart. 2 hearts in one day. You know what? Typically, I'd capture that for vandalism, but you know what? Spread the love, folks. And well, Gina Jr. is looking pretty chill up there. Haven't heard her. I think it's maybe her nap time. But folks, I think that's a wrap for me today. Come around to the end of the patrol. Hope you take care and have a great day out there.